Okay, I'm going to try this again. Hopefully, we will get a better reply. Today is February 12th. It's about a little before 5:30 in the morning. This is my front yard. Right here is my concrete driveway where I normally would park. Last, I don't know, November, December, they started this construction out here without even warning us, completely blocking our front driveway. You can see my mailbox is here, and here's where the sidewalk would be. We have not gotten mail in over a week because this construction on Sheffield Avenue is totally blocking the street. This is what it looks like. It's what it's looked like now for a couple months. Here's our front thing, blocking our front yard, blocking our driveway, blocking our mailbox, making life very impossibly difficult. Like I say, normally I would park here, but because of this construction, we had to park at the side of the house here where there is grass. When we woke up the snow last, January 31st, that for the snow, because the grass gets no traction, we cannot get our vehicles out. We had to call out a tow truck at our expense. We got our vehicles out and parked down the road on Chicago Avenue. Since we could not have like 3 vehicles parked on the street, I put my Focus back on the side yard here. That is stuck there until either I pay for another tow truck to pull it out or the snow melts. I brought this up to the lady councilwoman at large. She told me that the city could not do anything to help me get this out because they could not go on the private property, even though they have no issues whatsoever blocking my private property. I have lived in Hammond my whole life, 52 years. I have lived at this residence for like 20 years, and this is the way they treat us. And like I say, so now we end up having to walk to like a block away to park our cars. Now the councilwoman told us, oh no, it's okay because she said it's okay because the alley here has been plowed. It really hasn't been plowed. It's just like this because cars going back and forth. Other neighbors are fortunate enough to have a paved rear access to their garages or parking area. We do not, and I did not see any reason to spend $20,000 or whatever to concrete the back there so I could park because the government is doing this to us. I have a wife. She leaves to work at 6:30. Sometimes she doesn't come home until midnight. Having to walk down this alley unescorted, which could be very dangerous for a lady to do that. She's short and weak, and it could be very vulnerable. And this is very upsetting. I had 3 cars stolen from Hammond before. My house was burglarized twice. My car was broken into at Stratton Van Til's. My daughter was accosted on the side of the road. She was 14 at the time by a guy trying to lure her into the car. Each and every time we called the police, we called 911 about these incidences. Every single time they told us they are not going to do anything about it. So now we are forced for this to walk down. It is very cold, and forced to walk down here. You can see it. There's the van I'll be driving to work, and my wife also drives a Focus. We're having to park down here because our parking spot has been taken away from us without even any real warning. It is cold, and now we're seeing posts by the police department, on Facebook, on social media, saying that when it snows, they don't want us parking on the street or they will tow our cars. Okay, you took away our parking spot. You are blocking my driveway. There's Chicago Avenue. You are blocking my road. You are making it so I have to park on the street. And now your police chief is saying that we are going to get towed for parking on the street that you are forcing us to. This is unacceptable way to live. This is unacceptable. This is unnecessary. We deserve we deserve some sort of a financial compensation for having to be put through this. Like I say, it is cold out here. Having to walk down here is unnecessary. And if it snows, your plows will probably just come and block our vehicles in. You know, we're having to park over here. This is extremely unacceptable way to treat your residents. I realize we live in the poor side of town, and we don't pay a hell of a lot of property taxes, but that shouldn't matter. It's obvious that, you know, when I brought this to the attention, one of your councilwomen at large, she said, oh, she'll let the construction guys know, but other than that, she just told us, basically, deal with it. She told us it's okay because this is plowed. That's exactly what she said in the email. Well, it's been plowed, so I do not think that she would want to have to, you know, and in the meantime, with the construction like that, we have, in our house, we have home repairs that need to be done. We put a down payment to the handyman already. He could not come until the snow melts because he has no place to park because of what the construction, I think it might be the state, it could be the city, I don't know, I don't care. It's the government who put us in this situation. Now we're having to delay our construction. In the meantime, I picked up about $300 worth of tiles, $300-400 worth, and it's about 300-400 pounds. That's in the backseat of my van because we can't bring it in, you know, because of the situation. And this is just not a way you should be treating your citizens. You know, we have not been getting our mail. We have not, you know, this is totally unacceptable. We want compensation. We want a check for this extreme inconvenience. If we don't do it soon, we will lawyer up. We will take this to court because this is so unacceptable. So thank you for hopefully watching this video and hopefully doing your job that you're elected to do. I know that most of the time that politicians don't give a damn about you know, the resident. You've proven that over and over and over again. But maybe just one time you could actually do your damn job and fix this. Oh, and do not come onto my private property. If you are not invited to come onto my private property, if you do, that is called trespassing, and that is illegal. Goodbye.